Hello, my dear students. Good morning and Jai Hind to you all. I hope my voice is clear to you. I have taken my mic so that you can hear my voice clearly, and I hope whatever written on the board is also visible to you all. So, look, what we have started in our previous class, we had started the new chapter of geography, that is human environmental interaction, and there we have first discussed about the tropical region and the subtropical region. We have also discussed about the river, the origin point of the river. We have discussed the mouth of the river, and also we have discussed the tributaries of the river. But as I had seen the video, that was not clear. The video was stopped between. So that's why we are going to start. I am going to start that points again. We will discuss today, and we will clear the topic that is related to the river. So look, as we are going to start it, first the point will be river. We will discuss about the origin point of the river, and then again we will discuss the mouth of the river, then we will discuss about the tributaries of the river, and then the last one, this is one more topic, river basin we will discuss. Okay, so let us clear these topics first, and then I will tell you the definition, and then you will complete it in your fair copy. So look, before for understanding this, all these points which are related to the river, what we can do, look, we are all knowing that glaciers are the origin point of the rivers. Okay, so for the glacier, first we have to take a land. Suppose that this is a piece of land. Okay, and here is some oceans. Any ocean, suppose that this side also, these are the water bodies. That may be any ocean or sea. And this is a mountain. Okay, suppose that this is a mountain. So as we are knowing that the mountains are the storehouse of water, that are glaciers. Okay, glaciers are present on the top of the mountains, and that glaciers are the storehouse of water. So from these glaciers, any river originates. So you can see any river, most of the rivers originate from the top of the mountains, from the glaciers. Like Ganga river originate from the Gangotri glacier, Yamuna river originate from the Yamunotri glacier. Same as we are going to start this is a river. Suppose that this is a river that is started from this point, from the top of the mountain. So this point will be called as the origin of the river. Origin point. Okay, origin point, you can say the place from where the river is originated. The river is started. That point is called as the origin point of a river. And this is the river that is flowing towards this direction and finally drain into a sea or ocean. Suppose that this is any ocean. Okay, as you can see, it is looking like the southern part of India. So suppose that this is Indian Ocean. Okay, fine. So this is the river which is originating here from the top of the mountain. So this point, this place from where the river is originating, that is called as the origin point. This is the river, and the place where this river flows in any other water body. Like this is the ocean, this is the river. So now this river flows in the water body, this is ocean. So you can say the place where river flows in another water body, like any ocean or sea, that place is called as the mouth of the river. Okay, you can say where the river drained into any other water body, any other ocean or sea. That last point is called as the mouth of the river. And when the river is in between, there may be many small rivers. Like suppose that this is a small river that is coming from this side and join this main river. This is another river that joins coming from this side. Many rivers like this from any other mountain, originated from any other mountains, they join this main river. Okay, so you can say these small rivers which are joining this main river, these are called as the tributaries of this river. Okay, you can say tributaries means first origin point from where the river is originated. The mouth of the river means the place where the river flows in any other water body. Third, tributaries means the small rivers that join the main river. The large river, that small rivers are called as the tributaries of the main river. Okay, and the last point that we have to discuss, the river basin. Suppose that this river covers this large area. Okay, all the water from this area coming in this river. So this area will be called as the river basin. You can say river basin is the place. River basin is the area where the river flows. Okay, the water from that area river take and then drain into any other water body. This area will be called as the river basin. Okay, so let's recall it again. Origin point, The point, the place where the river originated, that means started, will be called as origin point. The mouth of the river means the last point of the river, the last place of the river from where the river flows in any other water body, that will be called as the mouth of the river. The tributaries means the small rivers that join the main river, that will be, they all will be called as the tributaries of the river. And last, the river basin. So river basin is the area, that is not any river. A river basin is the area near the river that is completely covered by the river. That area will be called as the river basin. Okay, so I hope now these 4 points are clear. Now I am going to write the definition of these all 4 points. You just complete this in your fair copy. Okay, just give me a single moment for writing this. Okay, so look what I have written here on the board. I hope this is all visible to you. First origin point that you have cleared what we have written. I am going to read it. You just listen to me very carefully and complete your notes. What I have written in the origin point: the place from where the river originated. The place from where the river originated is called as origin point of the river. Okay. Second one, tributaries. The small rivers that join the main river are called as the tributaries. The small rivers that join the main river are called as the tributaries of the river. Next, mouth. The place where a river flows into another water body is called as the mouth of the river. And the last one, I hope this is also visible to you, river basin. River basin is what? River basin, a portion of land which drained by a river and its tributaries is called as river basin. Okay, basin I have written in the last, maybe that is not visible. You just take a look. Okay, river basin. I hope this is all visible to you. Please take a screenshot and complete your notes properly according to the topic I have written. Okay, I hope you have taken. And now finally we are going to start the Amazon basin. Okay, we are going to start the life in the Amazon basin. Fine? Okay, fine. Look, so now we are going to start the life in the Amazon basin. Amazon basin means what? The area which is covered, which is drained by Amazon river and its tributaries. So first of all we will discuss about the Amazon river and then we will come to the life in the Amazon basin. Okay, so let us discuss about the Amazon river. I hope this diagram, you are familiar with this diagram. This is actually South America. Let me write it here. This is South American continent. Okay, this is continent South America. You can open page number 56, this diagram. You can open page number 56, this diagram. Okay, visible? Fine. Look, first of all, we are knowing that Amazon river is the largest river in the world which is flowing in South American continent. Okay, but where it is originating, where it flows, where is the mouth of the river, that we have to discuss. So first of all, we have all discussed in class 6 and you are already knowing that Andes mountain range is the longest mountain range in the world, that is started from the North America, in the South American continent from north to south. Okay, this is the longest mountain range in the world, Andes mountain range. Okay, which mountain range? Andes. Andes mountains. Fine. And this Andes mountain, as you know, is spread from north to south in the South American continent. So this here in this area there is a country called as Peru. Okay, so you can say Amazon river originated in Peru from the Andes mountains. Okay, from Andes mountains in Peru. This is Amazon river. Look, let me draw it boldly. And that flows towards east direction. Okay, you can say in South American continent, Amazon river originated in Peru from the Andes mountain in the western direction and flows towards east direction. So this Andes mountain in Peru will be the origin point of the river, Amazon river, and this is the mouth of the river. And what is this? This is a water body. As you are all knowing, this water body is Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. So Atlantic Ocean is the mouth of the river, Amazon River, and this mountain is the origin point of the Amazon River, and this is the path of the river, and these are all the small rivers. These are all the tributaries of Amazon. There are a number of tributaries in Amazon River. Okay, we can't count them. And this all area which is covered by this river is called as the Amazon basin. I hope now this area is clear to you. This area is called as the Amazon basin. Now I hope you are understanding, you are knowing, you are aware that what is Amazon basin, where is Amazon river, where is Amazon, the origin point of Amazon river, and where is the mouth. Let us recall it again. The origin point of Amazon river is Andes mountain in Peru country in South America. Second, the mouth of the Amazon river is Atlantic Ocean. Third, there are many tributaries of this river, and all these tributaries plus the main river of Amazon, that means the Amazon river and its all tributaries together make a large river basin. Okay, and now we are going to discuss about the people, about the animals, about the flora, fauna, that means the vegetation of this Amazon basin. Okay, so this was the overall conclusion that what we have discussed in the previous classes. Okay, for this, so that we can clear this, that's why we have discussed all that points. Now I hope you are aware that what is Amazon basin, and now we are going to write about it, about the river. Okay, so just give me a single moment. Okay, now, so whatever we have discussed right now, each and everything I have written here on the board, you just look at here carefully, Amazon river, and prepare your notes. Whatever I have written, it originates from Andes mountains and in Peru and flows towards eastern direction. Many tributaries join the river and make the largest river basin in the world. You can say, that means we can say that Amazon river basin is the largest river basin in the world. You take a screenshot and complete the notes accordingly. Okay, and now we are going to discuss about the climate of the Amazon basin. I hope where is Amazon river, where is Amazon basin, that is all clear to you. So if I ask that where is Amazon basin, where is Amazon river situated, so exactly what can you say? You can say that Amazon river is situated in the northern part of South American continent. Is it clear? That originates from Peru from Andes mountain, and the mouth of the river, or you can say the river drain in Atlantic Ocean. Fine? Okay, fine. So let's start the second point, the climate. Okay, fine then. Look, so as we are knowing that Amazon river is completely situated near the equatorial region. Equatorial region means last day we have discussed tropical region, and we have all discussed in the natural vegetation, that chapter we have discussed that in equatorial region there is evergreen type of forest we have found, and every time there is rain. Why? Because that is near the equator, that gets a lot of moisture, that's why anytime there may be rain. Okay, so same as in the Amazon basin, the climate of Amazon basin is completely dependent on the equatorial type of climate. So look, what we can write in the climate of the Amazon river. First of all, the topic will be climate of Amazon river. Whatever we have written, it has hot and wet climate. What? It has hot and wet climate. Why it has hot climate? Because it is situated near the equator. Direct sun rays directly falls every time throughout the year. That's why it has very hot climate. And due to this hotness, there will be a lot of evaporation. And due to this evaporation, there will be very wet climate also. So it has hot and wet climate throughout the year. The days and nights are approximately equally hot and humid. As we are all knowing that equatorial region gets direct sunrays throughout the year, that's why it has very hot and humid climate throughout the day as well as in the night also. There is only little bit difference between the temperature, but that they are all same. It rains almost every day. We are all knowing that in equatorial region there will be a lot of evaporation, there will be a lot of moisture, that's why this Amazon basin, this Amazon river gets every time rain. It is not fixed, and whenever there will be rain. Okay, so I hope this point is also clear. You just take a screenshot and complete your homework accordingly. And then the next topic, that is the rainforest, that we will discuss in the next class. I hope whatever we have discussed today is clear to you all. You prepare your topics properly, prepare your notes, and prepare yourself also, because when the school is open, there will very less time to complete your each and everything. Okay, their examination is going to be started, and that's why you just complete each and everything properly. Thank you and Jai Hind.